Hello everyone. I look like I am dressed for Pennsylvania weather. Jared too. But in fact, we are here in Orlando, headed to Disney Springs. It's 52 degrees outside, but it's 50 degrees, I'm sorry, outside. But it is actually a lot colder because the winds are
like 25 miles an hour.
Ridiculous. I have on a vest, 2 sweatshirts, a t-shirt. Jared has 2 jackets on.
And a beanie.
And a beanie. I have my Mickey beanie on. We're headed to Disney Springs for dinner. We're headed to Morimoto. We will not be eating outside tonight as we did last night, which was very enjoyable. Tonight I wouldn't eat outside if you paid me. I know 52 degrees or 50 degrees probably isn't that cold, but
you factor in the wind, it's like 40 degrees outside.
Yeah, it's a very, very cold Florida day.
Cold today.
Yeah. Jared played golf all day outside in the cold.
Yeah, it was not super enjoyable today. I mean, look, there's lots of worse things I could have been doing today, but just not what you envision when you think Florida.
No, definitely not. So we're making the walk over to Disney Springs. It's a little bit chilly, windy.
I feel good. I got all the right clothing on.
I have as good a clothing on as I'm gonna get on.
Outer jacket, sweatshirt, long sleeve tee underneath of it.
We picked up some jackets yesterday at Columbia. Jared's was 50% off. Mine was 30% off, I believe, or 20% off. But it has the foil lining in it, so it's supposed to keep me a little bit warmer. We'll see. We'll see you guys when we get to the restaurant.
Tonight, we're braving the cold for one of our favorites, dinner at Morimoto Asia in Disney Springs.
There's no place I'd rather be than here with you. That's all I need.
There you go.
What? That looks like an iced glass. Oh my goodness. So fancy.
If I could stay.
I like them ducks when they're hanging. I will tell you once I find it again. But
It's so nice to have the virtual menu because they can't take it away from you.
Yeah. So there's so many on here. Oh, here it is. It's a specialty sake because they have fruit infused sakes. They have junmai, ginjo, which is a junmai ginjo, and I'm by no means an aficionado of sakes. I go by what kind of is reasonably priced and
Tastes good.
well, has things that like there's a lot of different, some are fruity and some are more dry, kind of like wines. I mean, it's similar. It's a rice wine. So I got and I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the beginning of this. Maybe I will. Yuki Kaji Snow Shadow. It's a gold medal winner, light, smooth taste. Yeah, it's nice. I like sake a lot because it's very light.
Right.
It's not heavy, like red wines can get heavy, and even white wines can kind of be a little on the heavy side. Sake I like a lot because, and I don't know, I've gotten more into it over the years. So.
Well, we did do our sake tasting at Epcot a few years ago.
That was a couple years ago, but yeah, I really like it.
I think like 2016 we did that.
It's so cold outside, it's just, I'm looking for like a nice, warm feeling tonight. Something to warm me up.
So even though the sake's cold, it does make you feel all nice and warm inside.
Yeah, it does the same thing. And yeah, we got a cold walk back to the hotel.
Long cold walk back to the hotel.
So,
And what did you order for your din-dins?
so I got a shrimp tempura roll, kind of as an appetizer, and then I also got a duck ramen for my meal.
No spicy tuna roll?
Yeah. I think think we had the shrimp tempura roll last time.
Yes,
we were here.
yes we did.
I think we said it was really, really good.
Yeah.
So I got the duck ramen because one, it comes with duck in there. It's some ramen noodles and duck broth in there. So that just sounds really, really like comforting. Like I'm looking for comfort food right now.
Surprised you didn't get the spare ribs or short ribs.
They were look, they're very, very good, but they are extremely greasy and oily.
That's true.
And I just
You don't tolerate grease
lately
very
I have
well,
not
yeah.
been, ever since we started eating cleaner and just overall that amount of grease and oil, it makes me feel really, really terrible.
Yeah.
So
what's all in it?
I think there's mushroom. There's actually an egg.
Yeah, I see the egg. The egg is
Yeah, they
right
just
here.
finished it with that. It's mostly onion, scallion. There's actually should be noodles down there somewhere, ramen noodles. I think this is cilantro, which that's a whole
Wow.
load of cilantro.
Yeah.
Which I love cilantro, so we're good.
I hate cilantro.
Yeah, but there's like noodles.
Yeah, that looks good.
And then there's like a bunch of duck meat in here, pieces of duck meat. So, it's honestly, it's exactly what I wanted. Like,
With how cold it is outside. Like you wouldn't order this in the summer on a 100-degree day. I mean, I guess you wouldn't. We wouldn't.
no.
Smells amazing. How was your dinner?
If I can keep it down. It's really good.
It was so good, he's gonna enjoy it twice.
It's coming back around. That was really, really good. Like I said, it was exactly what I wanted on a night like tonight, where it's like cold and,
It's very cold.
kind of raw outside. Just nice bowl of warm soup. I wouldn't say it was rich, but it had a lot of good flavor to it. So, it's really good.
Yeah, and your sushi looks good.
Yeah, it was good. Like I said, it's a shrimp tempura roll, so
Yeah. We did not get the spare ribs, which, like you said, they're greasy, but that was the one thing last time that you really, really enjoyed.
I like them, but like I said, it's just the grease factor on them is just, it's a little too much and kind of can be a little,
Yeah. You don't want to leave here like feeling sick. I mean, look, if you tolerate that stuff, that's great. All the spare ribs, that's awesome. Always a good time. Glad that we finally got to try dinner here because last time it was just lunch. So we'll definitely be back.
I would 100% order the duck ramen again.
Yeah, so if anybody out there wants to share the duck with Jared, he would love to come here and enjoy the Peking duck.
I want a Peking duck. I see him hanging down there and I want one.
But I don't eat that.
Yeah.
So
It's too much for me to eat.
someone please contact us because Jared would love to share that with you. We don't actually know.
Somebody to share the duck with.
Believe it or not, we don't actually know anybody who would eat that with us. All of our friends don't really like Asian food, which I don't know what's wrong with them. No, I'm kidding. I mean, if it's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea. But, because I mean, I don't eat Peking duck, but there's nothing wrong with that if you don't eat that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, you too. So great time here at Morimoto, great night at Disney Springs. It's been nice to stay near Disney Springs and get to actually experience it. We normally stick to the signature resort dining options, but because of COVID and them not being open or us not being able to get reservations due to limited capacity, it's kind of forced us out of our comfort zone. So we're really enjoying exploring Disney Springs. We just wish it was a little bit warmer outside, just a little bit. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for traveling along with us. Bye-bye.
If I could stay here, then I will stay here forever.
It's cold sake.
Hold on a minute. You're out of focus.